What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Screen Team podcast. My name is Gus,
I'm
What's
Alex.
What's up?
and we are the Screen Team. This is episode number 36, and today we are going to be talking about Space Jam, New Legacy. I think that's what its
Yes.
subtitle is,
Yeah.
and Old.
Old. Got it. Cool. What are we doing first?
I don't.
Why are you
I don't
laughing?
know.
I'm confused.
It's It's a low week. I feel like it's a pretty.
Okay, well, let's just start
Let's do
with
Space Jam.
Let's
Yeah.
just Space Jam. Yeah, sure.
I enjoyed it. It's definitely a kids movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was a kids movie, so like, what do you expect?
I liked it too.
Yeah,
I
enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't.
there you go. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like it wasn't like.
Yeah, it's not set out to be the best movie in the
Yeah.
world.
Mm-mm.
It's not set out to be like this like Oscar-winning piece.
I actually laughed more than I thought I was gonna laugh. For
Yeah,
sure.
LeBron's funny.
Some of the jokes in there were pretty funny.
No, I don't think it was
Um,
LeBron being funny.
I think it's just
It was
the tunes. the
LeBron was
cartoons.
funny. I don't think. When was
I
LeBron
thought he
funny?
was. I thought he was pretty funny.
Really? I mean the tunes are funny.
I think he's okay. Well, I think he's a much better actor than Michael Jordan was for sure.
Oh, for sure. But he's not an
Right.
actor though.
No, of course not.
Right. So I think they just
Um,
ended up using him. Did they use him more? I don't know.
I
actually.
think they used him a little bit more, but I also think any of the actual acting came from Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
which
same
was
thing.
really over the top.
It's the same
but
thing in the first one. He had
Bill Murray.
Bill
and-
Murray as his like
Yeah.
helping him out with the acting. But
That's a good one.
I don't.
But yeah, enjoyed it.
For me,
No.
like I remember watching it and I was a little upset. I was like, wait, they're not playing basketball. Like this is not basketball.
Yeah.
I kind of hated that they
Yeah.
they didn't even play like. But I was thinking, they didn't really do that much in the. I think in the first one they actually played more basketball because Michael Jordan had more. Like they had like the stats, like he was like 21 for 21. I don't remember him shooting 21 times, but they
Yeah.
actually had him play basketball in the first one, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
So I was weird about this one, but I mean, you're like, this movie's not. It's not a basketball movie. It's really not. It's a movie about how.
Video games.
No. Like the most creative way you can think of cartoons to play basketball.
Yeah.
Like all their scenes of like how they scored. Like there was like a
Yeah. How over the top you can.
yeah.
make
How
it.
over top can they get? Like how creative can they get? Like I like that. I like that. It's like wait, it's creative. Like it's kind of weird, but
Yeah.
it's kind of cool at the same time. I don't know. I like that they brought in like other Warner Bros stuff, like not
That
just
was
Yeah.
cool. That was probably my favorite part.
not just
Yeah, like traveling
cartoons.
between all the different worlds
Yeah,
and everything.
I rewinded it a few times on those scenes just so I can pick out all the little things.
Yeah. I kind of wish they
all the
did something
worlds.
more with Harry Potter. Like they just flew past the Harry Potter world, but they had like a Game of Thrones section where Leghorn, whatever his name is, he was like on a dragon as Khaleesi.
Mm.
So like I wish they would have done something more with like the Harry Potter world too, but I understand why they didn't because they probably don't want to do anything with the J.K. Rowling stuff going on.
You
Wait,
think
why?
that's why?
Because of what?
Probably.
No way. They still had Harry Potter in there.
Wait, what's going on with J.K. Rowling?
That was a long time ago, though.
It's always like in the news. Like recently, it's been in like.
What's going on with J.K. Rowling? I'm so confused.
She doesn't.
She just said some stuff
like
that people didn't like.
anti-trans stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember what she said.
What did she say?
I don't remember
Just
exactly.
like anti-trans stuff. Like she doesn't believe.
Okay,
in
that's
it.
not.
That doesn't matter.
We're not going into
Yeah.
that. It's not part of the show.
They came after J.K. Rowling?
This is old news.
Oh, God.
This is old
It
news.
wasn't really coming up. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
The mob came after J.K. Rowling. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what happened. I wish she wasn't doing that. But I will look into it after.
Sure, you do that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Space Jam.
Yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought the animation was cool. I liked a lot of the 2D stuff. I thought they did a really good job with it.
The
Yeah.
the tune stuff you said.
Yeah, the 2D
2D?
animation.
3D, you mean?
No, it was 2D for like a majority of the movie
Yeah,
until
like-
they
Oh,
went 3D.
oh, you like the 2D animation more than the 3D animation?
I'm not saying I liked it more. I just liked how
No,
they
but did you
it.
like it more?
No, not necessarily.
Did you like the 3D animation?
Oh, I thought it was okay.
You thought that they made the characters 3D? That was
Yeah.
cool. I think it was okay. It was kind of weird.
I think it was a better way to handle it.
I didn't
guess, than the 2D,
the
3D. Yeah.
Yeah, I
2D
feel like
really
that's different. Like they kind of changed it up. And made
I
it
didn't
3D.
like how they did a reboot instead of a sequel. So I think I don't know if Sal, you were there for that conversation, but they didn't add on to the first Space Jam movie. Like they set aside the whole alien
Because it's not a sequel.
theme.
It's
of
like
the
it's like
alien thing.
both. It's like a sequel.
It's just a
and
redo.
It's both actually.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
Whatever.
Because
It's
they,
not a
they
re-
definitely
Yeah,
like
they
hint
mentioned
at
Michael
it.
Jordan.
Yeah.
They mentioned Michael Jordan twice.
They
That part's
showed the
funny.
aliens too.
That part is funny, by the way. That was probably the funniest part of the movie when Michael Jordan comes out. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, I think that
I
was
knew that was gonna
Yeah,
be him.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
there's
Someone
no
told me
way.
Michael B. Jordan comes out in the movie. I was like, okay. I was waiting for him to come out. Like I thought he was gonna be like his sidekick, like Bill Murray.
Yeah.
So when someone told me that, I was like, oh, I guess it never came out. Like I guess me doesn't come out. And then like when they announced Michael Jordan's coming out, I was like, they're not gonna put Michael Jordan. Like wait, it's gonna be Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, that's very funny.
But yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't. It was like a completely revamped movie. It wasn't. They left out the aliens. I was hoping like a revenge story.
The aliens showed up.
I
in the
thought that was
crowd.
gonna happen, but I'm glad they didn't.
Or
Why?
even-
Why would you want that? It's not
I
about
don't
Michael
know.
Jordan anymore. It's about LeBron.
Yeah. Plus, it was like
Sure.
25 years later, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like.
Like when I'm looking back at some of the things I liked about the first movie, this just wasn't here for this movie. Like one of them was when they get that basketball, when they take out all
They
the
take the
powers from
powers.
all the players, and they
I
show
thought that was
the-
gonna happen
and
too.
they show the players like
I thought that was gonna happen again.
not being able to play
But,
basketball. I thought that's hilarious.
But again, if you were in charge of making this movie, you would have just made the same movie over again with LeBron instead of Michael Jordan. It sounds like what you're saying.
No, that's what
Revenge
I'm saying.
story.
I'm not saying put the same thing. That's something that I really liked about the first movie, and it wasn't there in this movie. Like they didn't even go out in the real world much with.
I
with
thought they were gonna
basketball.
have like the actual basketball players.
They-
too.
yeah, they
but
didn't
they had
have-
like a lot of flashback. They had like a
Yeah.
just home scenes.
They had
Yeah.
that, which is fine, I guess.
But I don't know. It was different. Like it had to be
Yeah.
different, and so it was. And that's like the way. That's what they thought of, and,
Yeah.
and it was fine.
I also
with
thought it was super cringy. Like most of the movie was super cringy.
it. So was the first one.
Yeah, if you go back and watch the first one again, it's
Yeah,
cringy as fuck.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just, again, it's mostly a kids movie at the
It's
end
a
of the
kids
day.
movie. Yeah. It was fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be way worse. People made it seem like it was the worst movie ever.
It is exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
It's
All right,
it's
should
just
we
kinda-
rate it?
Yeah. Sure, we could rate it. I guess.
I don't really have much else to say.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd give it a 6.
I was gonna give it a 6 also. A 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
All right.
I'm gonna give it
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
All right. And
You're whack.
old.
It's just not my type of movie, bro. Kid movies, I don't know. If there's a genre that you don't like, what would it be?
You know, it's funny that you say that, but you love Pixar movies.
Pixar movies are not kids movies. I've said that before.
They are kids
They're not
movies.
kids movies. And it's when they go
You can't say that they're not.
when they're too
When-
kiddish.
kids movie.
When
They're
they're
kid-
when they're too kiddish is when I don't like them. Like
It's not a different movie.
Yeah.
this last movie that we saw. What did we just see?
Luca.
Yeah, it was too kiddish. It felt too childish. There was no big theme around it.
I guess.
Kids movies. I don't know.
You liked Onward? Onward's pretty kiddish too, I guess. No.
That was an adult movie, bro. That was talking about his
Oh
dad
my
that passed
God.
away, and like, come on, like,
I guess.
that's adult movies. Those are not kids movies.
All right. So old.
Find Nemo's a kid.
That's a great fucking movie, dude. It's not.
Old.
All right, go.
I just don't like bad movies. That's my genre. I don't like bad movies. It could be any
Sure.
movie.
Sure.
It's still a kid movie. It's just a better kid movie. It's
Yeah.
like top tier kid movie. That doesn't mean it's not a kid movie.
Yeah.
I suppose. No, I don't know. Kids movies more like
Because for a long time I would say I didn't like horror movies because for the majority of them, a lot of them were like low
Most of
budget.
them
They're
are
like just
bad,
like
yeah.
really bad acting, like whatever. But like
Lately?
the top tier horror movies, like I like them, like Conjuring, whatever, blah blah blah. So I don't know. You're talking about something else. You're separating
suppose.
the genre into like good ones and bad ones. Okay,
Subcategories.
old.
I fucking hated this movie.
Did you really?
I
What the heck?
hated it. I didn't enjoy a single moment in this
Are you
entire
serious?
movie. I swear.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt so
Weird.
like just bad. Like there was like no redeeming quality to it.
I
for
liked
me
it.
at all.
I ended up.
To me, there were some redeeming qualities.
I ended up liked it.
But-
yeah. There was a lot of bad stuff in
but
it.
it was rough.
Like the acting was
The
bad.
acting was so bad. I hate it when I
The
can notice the
the
acting.
characters' decisions were so bad. Like it just
yeah.
it was so stupid, and it's just like I couldn't like stand like like I was just sitting there. I was like, God, when is this gonna end?
Yeah.
And like I was waiting for the twist too, and I was like, okay, like this isn't even like an exciting twist.
That didn't really hit me too big.
Yeah.
I think the twist.
I don't
was
think we're expecting it. I mean,
It's an M Night Shyamalan movie,
yeah,
so like
he doesn't always have a twist. Like he doesn't have
most of the time.
like he does have a lot of twists, yes, but
Yeah.
I mean,
No, yeah, definitely. Like maybe this is just me not particularly liking these types of movies. Like,
which is
I guess like these like kind of sort of like horror movies, but they're not really horror movies. Like these
it's
like
suspense. He used
yeah,
to
these
be
like
the king of suspense.
psychological like
Yeah.
weird
I
things.
like those.
I
really like
I don't
those.
know. I just don't think that it delivered on any of
It
like,
wasn't-
what's supposed to be good about these movies.
For me, like as long as like I don't have no idea what's happening, like I don't know how it's gonna end, like I'm interested in what's gonna happen, like because I'm so confused about what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's enough. Like I'm already like
Yeah, that's
having
where
a
it
good
had-
time.
That's where it had me, and that's where I was able to
Yeah.
like, enjoy
I-
the movies because I didn't know.
I
what
think
the
the
hell's
worst
going on.
part was probably just the acting, but I think
The lead.
It wasn't
the
that
mom,
bad.
The mom was bad. I don't know if it was her accent.
I actually thought she was the
I
best
don't know if it
one.
was her accent.
I
but
feel like
it's just-
she had like the least screen time of
But
all
I-
the characters.
I
almost,
honestly feel because this happens
until the end. But.
This is a common theme amongst M Night Shyamalan movies, especially like the recent ones, is the acting. There's something wrong with I think it's a script. I think it's the stuff that they say. Like I can think of one scene in particular where they introduced the doctor and the nurse.
Uh-huh.
You remember when the
In
girl
an
had
old
a
seizure?
It was weird. It was just
In
like a
old?
weird. Yeah. It was like scripted, super weird. Like she has a seizure, and like the doctor's like, "Oh hi, I'm a doctor."
Oh yeah, that
It's
part's
like, oh
bad.
hi, I'm Gary. Well, oh, hi, I'm a nurse. My name is Gary. It's like this is weird. Is it like that whole exchange between them? It just didn't feel natural. It didn't feel like. It just felt weird. It was just
for
really
me,
bad.
the funny part in that scene was that he's a doctor and all this. He shows
Yeah.
up. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like she should be fine.
She's
Just
just
wait.
Yeah.
leave it there. Like
Just let
He
her
walks
lay there
away.
for a bit, and then she just sits up like right after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But-
And it's like okay,
But at the same time, like again, I was telling Alex this the other day. Like I feel like what he's going for is something more realistic, like something
Canon.
so
Shit.
candid, like that's what would happen. And I feel like that's what if Dr. Gringo performed surgery like in the middle of like
no, yeah, I get
like nothing's
that.
really like he really isn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Realistically, yeah,
he's
there's-
literally just gonna be there and watch if anything out of the ordinary is going on,
Yeah.
and then like say something. But if he already knows she has epilepsy, it's just something that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like that, it really is what would happen.
yeah,
I feel like.
There was
And even other scenes, like there's other scenes where the kids are like conversing and have these stupid conversations, but like kids have stupid conversations.
yeah.
and
kids
so-
are bad, yeah. The kids
so-
are bad too.
So and it comes off as weird, like okay, this is how stupid. Like why do you say that? But at the same time, like I guess it is what a kid would say. Like they're just gonna be like, oh hi, I'm Sal.
Yeah,
Hi,
like,
hi.
okay. They're like, okay,
Cool.
bye.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I just go over here. Oh, what's your name? Oh, what do you do? Oh,
Like
like
I
that
think
would have worked.
I think that's
if-
what it is. He's just trying to be very like candid about like his scenes.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the best actors were all the side actors.
Because I don't know. I
Like,
don't
the
think he
black lady
writes
was
the
pretty
dialogue.
good. The black guy was pretty good. The schizophrenic guy was good. The lady, the skinny lady that wanted to be pretty was pretty good. Like all the best actors to me were like all the side actors. But like the main,
thought the
the
dad was
mom
good
and
too.
dad, the dad was okay. The dad was okay actually.
He had like one scene where he's like, "Oh, never mind."
Yeah.
Like, I'll tell you something. Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was stupid. It's like,
Yeah.
I think that was more of
a.
that was more of
Never mind.
that was more of the dialogue than it was.
Yeah,
I
the
think
script. I'm
just
telling
him.
you, the dialogue
I
and the script
think-
is just weird. I think it's just set
Yeah,
up really weird for the
the
actors.
scene where
I got something
he's
to tell you.
just like all
Never
the
mind.
actuary lines that he had,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
statistically, like,
Like, it's
those
just
were
two
like I don't know, they made me
unrelated
like
deaths. Yeah.
laugh because they're just like
Yeah.
okay, like sure, like of course you know this.
I actually like those scenes.
no, yeah,
Of course you
yeah,
do.
like I liked it to an extent because like
I think he
obviously
did
math
take it
is-
overboard.
Yeah.
I think the third one of them was like, wait, okay, why does that even matter? Like, okay.
Oh yeah, like
But if-
the,
I like
the
a few-
completely unrelated, like that's on a beach at the same time. It's just like it's not possible.
Oh,
like this
yeah.
doesn't happen. I'm like okay, yeah, sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I wasn't engaged in the mystery. Like nothing about like the whole aging rapidly thing like really made me feel like I guess engaged in the story. Like I don't know. Like the only time
The
like I
premise
felt
itself.
yeah, like it just I didn't catch me. And like I think the only scene where like they like effectively used it was like the tumor.
The tumor scene was good.
I think that was like
cool.
I think that was like one of the only scenes that I really actually enjoyed because they built up the tension of like obviously they showed like earlier in the movie the schizophrenic or whatever guy he cuts the rapper's face and like it heals instantly. So they set that up like it was like a little throwaway scene kind of, and then they end up having to cut out the tumor from the main actress in the movie.
Yeah.
And obviously the thing's healing, but it's also rapidly growing, so they have to figure out how to like do it. And they do it all off scene.
They did it off camera.
Off camera.
So that's one thing.
But
one
it
thing
was
he does
kind
a
of
lot.
weird. Yeah.
That's one thing. That's a M Night Shyamalan kind of thing there.
Yeah.
Where
He's not like a gore.
He'll
I
build
feel
up,
like
he'll build up suspense and he'll do it off camera and he'll just show the faces of the people reacting to whatever's happening, but you won't see what's happening.
I felt like it was a little inconsistent as far as like the time flow for me.
Oh
I don't like.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it. I know it's a really hard. It's really hard movie to do because if you realistically, you would have to get like new actors every probably 10 minutes or however many times.
Yeah.
Right. Like it'd be pretty difficult to do it. Like I mean, they ended up using the same dad and mom the whole movie. Like, and they did honestly, they didn't look that different from beginning to end to me.
At the very end, they did look different from the rest of the movie.
But even then,
like,
they didn't look. They didn't look
for them.
80. To me, they didn't look 80.
Yeah.
Like
they just had like a little bit more wrinkles, like slight prosthetics on their face to like give them like more. Like,
I think they should have gone with the hair also.
Yeah,
aging.
that I get why they did say kind of.
Yeah, I guess because it's like
dead cells.
Yeah, dead cells.
But
But
they had a dead body.
But also, there's a dead body. How did it decompose?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense at all. So.
And this was also just them trying to figure it out, not really knowing what happened. So that was another part. Is like they figured stuff off on their own and off of like one guy's journal. What was that? He had like a journal that he was.
Yeah, one of the last people.
To me, if anything, I feel like they figured it out too late. Like the kids are older.
Yeah.
They're like 50, and they're like, "Wait, I have a note from the kid that we saw yesterday at the hotel. He gave me a decoded message.
Oh yeah, that's.
Let's go decode it. Oh,
wait, what are you talking about?
My uncle doesn't like the coral.
Wait, no. I'm talking about they didn't figure out that they were aging in the beach. Is that what you're talking? Was that what you were talking about?
No, Gus was just saying that they didn't figure it out. They didn't figure out how to get out of there.
Yeah.
But
no. I'm not. I don't think they should have got out of there. How would they have gotten out of there? You're saying that it doesn't make sense that they couldn't get out of there?
Wait, no. I just like it was just really convenient that they had a note that like would have told them the whole time.
Yeah, they got lucky for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, they weren't the first subjects either.
Oh no. They were the 70s.
Which we also didn't talk about. Like it's all based off of like an experiment, right? Like what they're doing, which was I like that part about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess like how else would you want to like effectively test medical stuff?
Well, they just
like
rapid testing. They're not getting better testing. They're just rapid. They can.
They could do it in a day as opposed to the course of over like
years.
Years. Yeah.
So. But I feel like there's still the thing is they have more time, but they don't have enough people. So I don't think it's still good. I mean, I don't think it's still a good experiment because it worked. It worked. Sure, something can work for a person, but how do they know that? Right? Yeah. They would need enough.
I thought the same thing.
Test subjects. They don't have enough test subjects.
They threw science out the window for that, for sure. Yeah. So it's gonna work on one person. So okay, this medicine works. Everybody. Like no,
that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, you guys go first.
I'm gonna go first.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say a 7. I like the more Space Jam.
I'm gonna say 5.
As much as Space Jam?
I'm gonna say it's right there with Space Jam. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
because I can't. I'm like in between.
3.
Oh shit!
This is one of my least favorite movies we've watched. Like this entire like.
You like this more than Space Jam?
I liked it the exact same amount as Space Jam. I didn't like it.
Or the same amount? I mean,
it was like they were the same to me. They were like I'm in between on both on really disliking it or really not really liking it. I'm like in between disliking it and liking it. I'm at a 5. That's the best way to describe it.
I guess I liked it the most then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I mean, it was pretty suspenseful. I think there was a lot added suspense with just them running out of time. Just them when they figure out.
Also, can we talk about the fact that the kids like aged in like 3 like hours, and then they just decided, yeah, let's fuck,
and then
and had a kid, and the kid died instantly because they couldn't like nurture it.
That
enough.
was good.
It's like, what the fuck?
I actually really liked that
so
they did
weird.
that. Yeah, it was weird, but
You're saying you did like it or didn't like the
I liked that
And
they
you
did
did
that.
like it or didn't like
I
the scene?
did.
I think it was a psychological kind of.
I thought it was,
mind fuck.
yeah, I think it made sense. Like they hit puberty like
and
in
they
the
got
matter.
hormones. And
No,
they
I
decided,
mean,
let's
like, I
do
get it, but at the same time, it's just like they're still acting like kids.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
way
yeah.
that they're talking and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really weird.
It was really weird.
I
Yes.
don't know.
That's the other thing
It was
that I was
really
confused about. Like their bodies are obviously growing faster than normal. Are their minds growing
Yeah,
as fast?
they kind of went over that, and they had a few conversations, like 2 separate ones, when they're talking about like different thoughts, like, oh, I'm having so many thoughts in my
The
head.
girl with the
Yeah,
colors.
like before, it used to be just one. Yeah,
Yeah.
So did the 2 kids that did it. In
Sure.
the tent, they had the similar conversation.
Right. So, I guess for me, the way I explained it is like their mind isn't really accelerating that fast. Like it is, but not really. Like
Like
part of it is stuck.
partially, yeah.
Like just partially. Like it's more developed. It is more developed,
Yeah.
and they're able to
But
think.
they still have.
But they
the
still don't
thoughts
have
of, like,
experiences.
yeah.
They still have knowledge.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
So there's still a lot of things that they just don't have. So it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. Like they're still kids, but they're not.
I wonder, man.
So I don't know. That scene
I mean,
It
it
worked for
makes
me.
it makes sense in like the confines of the movie, I guess, but it's still fucking weird to me.
Huh.
That's all. I don't know.
and the baby died. Why? Because
'Cause they,
lack of
uh,
Because
attention.
they couldn't feed it quick
couldn't,
enough, and like it
It said attention. Lack of attention.
It died from not enough attention or something. It died from
Lack of attention.
lack of attention. Yeah.
yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be because if you can't feed it quick enough,
No.
Well, that's what I assume.
babies can die like that if you just don't pay attention.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, that they can just die if you
Just
don't
seem
pay
like
attention for too long. Like if you're feeding it but just not
Yeah,
giving it.
How does that
she
even
put
make
it down?
sense?
Because
You're not
like you
giving
heard
it
the baby
any-
crying, she put it down,
But
and then
she
there
was
was a
carrying-
scream like right after
Yeah.
that, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, the baby's dead." Like, oh shit! Like, it was so
Yeah.
quick.
I thought the whole scene worked for me though. I like
It was good. It
it started
It's
getting
just
weird. Like
weird.
there's weird
Yeah,
things
it's
happening.
good.
Like
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me of like Midsommar. Like weird stuff is happening.
Yeah. That's what I got from it.
It was the part where she fell. I mean when she fell, I feel like
She was a dumb bitch though. Why did she climb up there? Come on.
I think they could have made it a little more gruesome. I don't know. I'm
no,
not saying.
that's not. I'm not
I don't know.
sure.
Maybe being dark.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
He didn't
I like
really
the scene
know.
with the lady in the
lady
cave.
breaking like her whole.
I
like
body.
that part.
That was weird.
I thought it was.
How did you guys not like that scene?
I thought in the context of the scene, I thought it was stupid. I thought it was really ridiculous. I
Don't
thought it was
look at
funny.
me.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. She was like, "Don't look at me, I'm ugly," and like she started throwing rocks.
Right before that, yeah.
Yeah, like
When
the whole
she-
context of the scene.
I'm talking about when she's
But-
coming to the cave.
But when she's doing that, yeah, I thought that was cool.
That that was.
Take away the context of why
I
she's
don't
in there and
understand
what's
why she
going
was
on.
going after them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That part was stupid.
Take away the context, but it was cool. How she was breaking.
Yeah,
the bones and,
yeah.
shit,
And
that
They
was
then
should
just-
have
just
added-
instantly,
Yeah.
Something different, like
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe they
So
killed
what,
because
she
they
had,
killed
like,
her husband or something.
osteoporosis or
Maybe maybe they
something?
killed her husband and then she was going crazy, huh?
So she just like had osteoporosis or
She
something,
had
then,
like
right?
calcium deficiency.
Yeah, 'cause that's why her
so-
bones were breaking like
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. That
Sure.
sucks. Yeah, I thought it was cool. That was a cool little scene there, but it wasn't.
It's it's a movie.
Plus, again, the time was traveling way faster for her. Also, I feel like,
Why for her?
or was it not? Or maybe
For all
no.
of
I don't
them.
know.
Maybe because she was in the cave. I don't know. This is
No,
like
but
being
was
in the
it like
cave,
how was it? How was her body like freezing in that position like so fast? Again,
Yeah,
30
so-
minutes of the year, they said.
So it was.
So
the
maybe,
rocks?
so maybe yeah. So maybe 1 minute is like
Yeah, I don't know.
no
Still doesn't make sense really.
weeks
Yeah, because what? It
30
takes like how
minutes?
long for a bone to heal? Like.
or days. I guess maybe like if an old person with like her with her condition like just kept it like that for 8 days. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
Again.
The time.
Yeah, it was really inconsistent, but whatever. I mean, next week, what are we gonna do? Next week?
there's
Oh, Suicide Squad for
Suicide
sure.
Squad,
I
yeah,
already got
yeah,
my
yeah.
ticket.
Yeah.
Did you already buy your ticket?
Yeah.
Where? When?
Thursday, MC. IMAX.
Thanks for the invite.
I don't like you.
Okay, Suicide Squad, and we're doing Fear Street or what?
Which one?
Fear Street.
What is
The
that?
Netflix.
The Netflix
horror
movies.
Horror movie universe.
Sure of them?
There's 3 of them, yeah.
We have to watch all of them?
No, just watch one.
Which one?
The first one.
I want to watch the third one though.
Shut the fuck up.
All
Alright.
right, sure.
Yeah, let's do Fear Street and Suicide Squad, and then we can add on top of that the Green Knight. Let's just do
No,
the Green Knight.
that's too many.
That's a lot.
3?
I mean, I can do it, but
Fine, let's
that
do-
is a lot.
Let's do Green Knight and Suicide Squad.
No, because I got to theaters twice. Let's
I
do
wish-
the Netflix one. You already said it.
I want to do
Wait,
the
Green
Green
Knight's
Knight.
not on HBO?
Is it? No, it's like a
I thought it was an HBO
it's
movie.
A24. Yeah, it's like a. It's
Oh.
like a. It's
Okay.
not a. You
Not
know what?
indie, but
I think you're not gonna like it
because
because you know how we're talking about like, oh, you look at the critic score and audience score, and like sometimes the critics have different agendas. I don't believe that they have different agendas. I just feel like they see things different. They look at it from the scope of like filmmakers and blah blah blah.
most of the time.
That's why I think it's different. So this one has a high rating, critics, and like a low, people rating. So people are not gonna get it. Like, I don't think we're gonna get it.
Yeah,
I don't think you're gonna like it.
I think I will. I don't know. I
We'll
don't
see.
know. Who knows?
But you don't agree with the critics.
I agree with the people more.
Okay, so for
You
sure,
what?
Suicide Squad. The other movie, we don't know yet. Probably Green Knight. Probably the other one.
Not
Fear
Green
Street.
Knight.
No, we'll probably do Fear Street.
It's,
We'll do
a,
Fear
it's a
Street.
flip of a coin.
We're gonna do Fear Street. Let's do
It's
Fear Street.
really not. Okay.
Watch Fear Street.
Fear
I've seen
Street.
the first one already. It's actually
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, what the
exactly.
heck?
The fuck.
What the heck was that about?
And then.
Do you guys know what Fear Street is? Have you guys seen previews for it?
Yeah, I know what it
kind
is.
of.
I almost watched it the other day with friends, but.
Oh, okay.
I
I didn't know. I didn't know it was rated
what it is.
R.
I don't know what it. Shut the fuck up.
Next week though is What If, right?
man.
What If starts?
Oh, does it?
I think so.
What
14th
is-
or something.
What is?
What if?
The Marvel. What
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Marvel.
We're doing what ifs.
If? Not this week, but the following. So.
Oh, I like what if.
All right. That'll be it for the episode. We love you.
Later.
Bye.